Part 3, Serra versus Folsom, Friday night. Kevin Cuenca is going to be there for GetSportsFocus. So this is going to be a true test for both teams because Folsom is 0-2 against the Serra Padres.
I'm actually going to go with the Bulldogs. It's going to be a one-score game. Yeah, and I think Folsom's going to take this one.
I will go with my gut feeling. Serra is going to steal this game. And I say steal because they're the underdogs, I think, in this game. Even though we do have them as number one, I think we're going to see some guys perform that we've never heard of. Well, we have, but the rest of you guys out there have never heard of. I do believe Serra will win this, and it's going to come down to the very last couple of minutes. Serra's got the secret weapon. I can't say who the secret weapon is because it's a secret.
GetSportsFocus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. WeightsandBars.com. Build your home gym and shop locally from the Bay Area's best fitness equipment experts. Ike's Love and Sandwiches. Championship level sandwiches every single time. South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust. And by Fuel Good, fueling your success. Conveniently located in Santa Clara off Homestead Road. For more info, go to fuelgoodmealprep.com.
Our next featured game, the Serra Padres traveled up north to take on what everybody said was the best team in NorCal. Okay. First highlight, remember the name? Remember this name from a couple of months back? He's a sophomore, and his name is Malachi Tofo. He was an all-tournament DB in our 2024 GSF 7-on-7 tournament series. We told you he's going to be a problem. That is a takeaway for Coach Monsef's defense. Kai actually had 4 tackles to go along with that interception. Lightning struck shortly thereafter. Nano Latu. Brendan Huffman, you got to star this young man. Pushed out of bounds at the 1 by 3-star safety Jerron Hudson. And that's what a 3-star safety do. They make plays when it's needed. But Serra, they got the juice. Andrew Hannigan with a Brady sneak. Padres up 7-0. Folsom's offense had trouble dealing with the Padres defense. Team captain Tommy Miller with a QB sack. Noah Greenspan was also in there. I think that ball was supposed to get punted away, but it gave the Padres great field position instead. Serra's got multiple athletes that can play multiple positions. Nano Latu at QB. You think he's going to run this, but no. He dumped it off to Teddy Chung, 3-star Harvard commit, who's dangerous with the ball, I might add. Teddy got the ball closer to the goal line. Next play, Latu, end zone, touchdown. But the PAT was no good. 13-0 Serra Padres with 4:46 left in the opening quarter. Folsom managed to advance the ball and score. 5-star QB Ryder Lyons with the keeper. Bulldogs closed in 13-7 after 1 quarter. Wait, one more highlight. Ensuing kickoff, Serra coughed it up. This was a big play. Heads up play by Jasper Wu. He jarred the ball loose, and it was recovered by Hayden Gladden. Second quarter. So that gave the ball right back to the Bulldogs, and of course, they took advantage of the situation. Lions, 3-star junior wideout Jamison Powell. PAT good. Folsom took the lead with 11:27 left in the half. It was 14-13. 2:32 left in the half. Missed opportunity right here for the Bulldogs. They coughed it up, and Serra recovered. Closing seconds of the half. This was wild. Folsom turned this thing into a rugby match. Looked like 56 Malachi Coleman was down as he lateraled the ball to another player who pitched it to Damian Rivera for the score. The Bulldogs got the points, and so that made it 21-13 Folsom at the half. Third quarter, Serra started with the ball in the second half. This one was foreshowing. Clay Hinsdale with a fingertip catch. It's the jug. Gotta be the jug. That drive would stall. Folsom, another missed opportunity right here. Lions got the ball all the way inside the 5. Padre defense forced a field goal and Folsom missed it. Score remained 21-13 after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, with less than 4 minutes left in the game, Latu took the ball down the line, huge gain, and that set up Christopher Yoon, touchdown. 21-19, Padres went for 2 and failed. Josiah Banks with a stop. At this point, Serra's only option was to get the ball back on kickoff, and they did. Perfectly executed by the kicker, Brody Smith. He is a 4-star kicker. Coach Ortiz always got these guys repping Teddy Chung with a recovery. And it's all about getting the ball in field goal range for Coach Bell's offense. Look doubted. With a catch and run all the way inside the 30. Next play. There's enough time for one more. Lot 2, 7-yard gain with about half a minute left. And here's the big one. Brody Smith. 44-yard boot for the lead. Not for the win, because there was time left. And that was epic. 22-21. Serra up with 10.2 seconds left in the game. Folsom managed to run a play and stop the clock by going out of bounds. Last play, last chance. Ryder throws up a perfect Hail Mary pass straight to Kevin, our GSF cameraman, who's waiting right there. And watch what happened right here. Captain Teddy Chung with the pass breakup. I picked Serra to win a close one, and they did. Serra reloaded 22-21 over the Folsom Bulldogs. Huge win for Coach Walsh and his staff. You're probably going to see a few Serra Padres in the GSF Weekly Awards list. Next up for the Padres, next up for Serra, the De La Salle Spartans.
It was great. We started with an interception by a Division I safety. You're going to hear a lot about Malachi Talfo for the next 3 years. An amazing interception. It was great to start that way off, and just to go up 13-0. It set the tone that whether we're a new team, but we're still here. We're still alive. We're still Serra. We have a lot to learn. It's clearly not the Christmas we want, and to hold number 3 to what we did, and that guy's absolutely fantastic. I mean, we'll be watching him on Sunday. So a lot of positives from everything.
Absolutely, no one believed in us in this game. I don't know what they were, 23rd team in the country. We were unranked. Everyone doubted us. I don't think one person had us winning this game, and we came out here and did it.
I mean, we did it. That's all that mattered. However we did it, run the ball, raid or whatever, we just got the win, and that's all that mattered.
I mean, Serra's never really been the underdog, so this is the first year. No one believed in us, so there's definitely a chip on our shoulder.
You had some really great, not only speeches, but also quiet moments, like arm around the shoulder, your quarterback 13 walking up the sideline.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
you got to stick in it.
Yeah.
Can you talk about just how this team, because of its youth, but also its talent and its passion, is going to test you, but we can see the potential here with this group and how hard they play together.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to challenge all sides of our masculinity, if you will. We challenge the testosterone and the vigor and the love and the passion and all that stuff, but we also challenge our humility, our peace, finding strength in surrendering, finding strength in peace. And I think that kind of is a good balance. I think it can't just all be one or the other. If you're one way, you're too soft. If you're the other way, you're too hard. And I think we try to find a great balance of that. And that's what I'm doing with Hennigan. It's like, he's not going to respond to fire. He needs love and support, and Coach Bell is a great offensive coordinator. He's going to get that. And I thought our defense did absolutely spectacular as well. I mean, just holding those guys to 21. We had some short fields there. We had a turnover early in the game by someone I don't know who it was, but things happen, man. And so I'm just thrilled to be a Serra Padre. We've had some wonderful moments here, and this is one of the good ones.
I mean, it's insane. It drains you when you go out there and miss a kick. You feel like the world's on your shoulders, and then you go out there and let it down. But then, you know, when all my teammates come up to me and say, I got you and that stuff, and then when that time comes where I have to kick the game winner, I know they all believe me and I know I'm going to make it. No words, man. It's insane to see all my teammates that happy. I mean, I kick every single day, and to see it all pay off for this one kick out of the million kicks I kick at practice, it's insane. And it means the world that my teammates are there for me, and I did it for them.
Go enjoy it with your guys.
There was a moment on the sideline where it sounded like you said, I just feel like I let my guys down. And Walsh had his arm around you. You've got the OC in your ear. Can you talk about just this support system, what these coaches mean to you and how they help keep you right when things are starting to go wrong a little bit?
I mean, it is, yeah, it's exactly like you said. It's a support system. Like, I wouldn't rather be with any other coaches, and Coach Bell's in my ears. Like, I wouldn't rather be with anybody else at quarterback. I mean, just like hearing those words, think about my family, think about all they gave, all my friends and family in the stands, just thinking about all of them, and just kind of taking that and calming myself with that peacefulness, and trying to, like, they're playing music, try to get, if a good song comes on, I can vibe out a little bit, so just using that.
Was there a favorite song that you had? I mean, they were playing some of my jams, like Chingy, 2003. I mean, it was like they were throwing
first half, California Girls had me going. Then they started playing some Drake in the second half, so I was vibing with that. I mean, yeah, it's a good playlist. I might have to get it.
I'll finish with this. If I'm not mistaken, you scored the first touchdown, right?
Yeah.
On that sneak.
Yeah.
So you scored that one. You had, obviously, you know, you helped lead these guys down the field for the game-winning field goal. What can you take from this, just from a confidence standpoint, and like, all right, dude, we saw some fire today, and we were firemen, and we got through it?
I mean, exactly. Like, we saw fire, and we put it out. Now we've been in this, and the whole thing was like, we didn't know if we were gonna, like, most of our team hasn't been in a situation like that. Even last year, the guys who started and got playing time, like, we weren't in a lot of close games, and so now we're tested, we're battle tested, and we just are gonna be able to carry that on for the rest of the season.